Alright, hi everybody. Yo, holy shit. Okay, I just watched High School DxD Born episode 4. Let me just make sure that my phone. Yeah, episode 4. Yo, I didn't see that coming at all. Okay, so basically the story is Loki. Yeah, that name does not go with High School DxD. I'm sorry. Loki, Odin. And in this episode, yo, Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer was in this episode. Mjolnir, I can't even say that name. It's so hard to say it. But essentially, what happens is Rias, pretty much Rias, Kiba, Issei, Konako, Akino, even the other side, the president of the school, the other family, with Issei's rival, they join as well. They basically are all going to go to where Loki is to stop him. Well, not really stop him, just to delay him, so that Odin can have enough time to go there to stop Loki himself. Because they need something specifically. Oh, right. The hammer. That's what he was saying. Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer. Like, the fuck? Where does this shit come from? But anyway, that's what they're going to do. So they're delaying him. So not only are they fighting Loki, though, they're fighting. There's this mad. I'm not an expert, obviously, on Norse mythology. I don't think anyone is. But goes that Loki has um, servants. And one of his servants is a wolf named Flightnir, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But he also had with him, because he brought that, and his Flightnir and his children, the wolf, mythical wolf, and also this dragon snake thing. Yeah. So that's what happened, and basically everyone there had their own partner. And you had Konako and Issei fighting one of the wolves, the children, or Flightnir himself. And you had Rias was fighting, and the president, student council president, were fighting that snake thing, dragon thing. And then you had Issei's rival, him, fighting Loki. So basically, it was going back and forth for all the fights. Then eventually, what happened? They got the upper hand, and it was like things were clicking. Like Akino, she was coming into her own, getting her power. And here's the thing about it: Akino and Konako, both, both of them, both of them came into their own in this episode, accepted their power, and got their confidence back because of Issei. Now, here's the thing that trips me. And I did not see this coming at all. They basically also they brought in Phoenix Tears because Ashia couldn't go with them because she's human or whatever. But anyway, so they brought the Phoenix Gears, and at one point they got decimated by this attack by Loki, and they get revived. Eventually, what happens? It shows up, Thor's hammer, and they tell Issei to use it, and that alone makes me go like, "What the fuck? It's fucking Thor's hammer! It's Thor's hammer!" And I'm thinking to myself, "Where's Thor? Is Thor in High School DxD as well? If he is, please tell him to show up, because I want to see him. Seriously." But basically, it shows up, and Issei's about to grab it, and out of fucking nowhere, I don't know if it was it was Fifnir or one of its children's. It attacks Issei and bites him. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So that alone, that that was it. After that happened, and Issei was thrown to the ground, he's got like at least 2 or 3 holes in him. I'm like, yo, shit just got real big time. Now, I looked at the preview, he's not dead. So I'm like, okay, good, 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 good. But that effect, what that did, it was immense. Koneko, Xenavia, I think what was her name? Irena, the angel girl was with Xenavia. Okay. Kiba, um, Akino. So all of them, literally everyone, and Rias. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that shit. Like literally everyone, full rage. It was nothing but full fucking rage. They fucking were throwing shit, everything at those wolves. It was crazy. And then and Loki's like, oh, wrong. And then Reese gave a speech that made me think, like, yo, you fuck with her man, you better haul ass. You better get on the next train to fucking the Arctic Circle or somewhere far away. Because if she finds you, she's gonna fucking kill you until there's nothing left. Reese just unleashed like her aura of everything. And I was like, yo, that was sick. I don't flip it out for this episode, but it's just so amazing. Like, I didn't see that coming at all. Now, like I said, in the preview, we see a few things. We see this guy I haven't seen before. He apparently is part of Chaos Brigade, but we've never been introduced to him. He shows up. I think he's like a butler or something. But he shows up, introduces himself, and we see Koneko's sister. And we see the president and saying to Rias, let's not die here together. Because you see like you see the red aura like in front of her face. I think, what was her name? Sarah? Yeah. And then we see Issei, and I'm like, he says he's gonna make up a new move. So I'm like, oh, okay. And the next episode is gonna be called The End of Summer Vacation. So he's still alive. I'm just freaking out by that though. Oh my god. Sick. So you can imagine. Now I think that means something that happened because I mean the name of the season is Born. So I'm guessing it has some kind of correlation to go with when it concerns Issei. But we did see Issei go ham to a certain extent. He even had his wings and everything. As a dragon, balance breaker. I mean, and even when he was like on his last limbs, he was the hammer. He went silent. I was like, yo, when he went silent. And everyone just lost their shit. Everyone lost their shit and just annihilated everything. And if I was Loki, I'd get the fuck out. I'm sorry, Loki, but you're not that good. You just fuck with the wrong devil. And she's gonna rip your fucking head off and shit in your neck hole. That is what it felt like. But, man, that was some episode. I didn't expect that. See, here's the thing about... Because, people were commenting on my last episode. I mentioned the whole ecchi thing. What's really good about high school DxD. Now, at the glance, people are saying, it's itchy, it's stupid, it's a harem. But you know what? That is what I think. Here's the thing that makes this show different from other shows. It can come out and have an episode like this and say, hey, it's not just a harem, it's a badass harem. Got fucking fights like this. I mean, season one was. Well, season one was season one. What was good about season two was you got introduced to Volley and Albion and a whole thing with the red dragon, white dragon, and the whole thing. And that was great. And now we're continuing that in season three, but we're getting so much more. And here's another thing I'm just realizing. I think this might have been the first time I've seen Issei gone through something like that since he's been a devil. I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But at least to a certain extent. Because that didn't really happen in season two. I mean, even with his fight with Volley at Albion, it wasn't. He didn't really get hurt that much. And here he gets bitten by a wolf. And he's like a death pig. And I'm like, yo, just that alone. Everybody was fucking going nuts. It was amazing. Rating wise, 5/5. Just because it was just so amazing, just out of nowhere. Ah, damn, crazy episode. But that's the story. Balkan 922. It's insane. Next week, oh, he's alive. He's alive. Thank God. I was like, yo, Issei, he was Swiss cheese. That's what he looked like. He had holes, like 2 or 3 holes on him. I mean, it makes you wonder about a lot of things. Like Wolf bit through the armor. To go through the armor, like that's insane. Like that was just, oh man, my man Issei, yo. Well, he's gonna be okay. I'm Balkanizer too. I'll see you guys later. Peace.